What up, YouTube? Today's video, I want to talk about the biggest spiritual misconception. Now, basically, my theory around this video is a lot of people look at spirituality as a game. Like, people say, "Oh, you spiritual." There's no benefits of being spiritual. That is actually a fucking lie, because there are actually multiple benefits of being spiritual. Okay, now at one point in time I thought that, like, spiritual or loving yourself, blah blah blah, how that's gonna help. That's how you know you're not spiritual. If you can't love yourself, you will not be able to step into the lifestyle of spirituality. Now, a lot of people think, like, the biggest misconception about spirituality is a lot of people always ask, how can I pay my bills with spirituality? Now listen, I'm finna break this down quick and simple. A lot of people always say, how am I gonna get this done, or how am I gonna get that done without being spiritual? I mean, with being spiritual. One, there are spiritual people out there that do not work a job at all and they still pay their bills. How is that possible? They in some type of cult, man. Like the bullshit that I just hear every day. No, they are not in the type of cult. Because the word a cult means hidden. Okay, spirituality is a lifestyle of openness. You know, walking your path to learning who you are. Okay, being one with your higher self, being one with the universe. You know what I'm saying? Some people say Jesus, some people say Yahweh, some people say Allah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you call it, I say the universe. That's me. Same deity. They represent the light, right? Same deity, different names. Okay. Now, you have to walk that spiritual walk. You can't just talk about it like, oh, this, and that. You have to look. This is how you know you're spiritual. If you by yourself, right, and you always see some crazy, out of the box stuff, like, for example, like you walking by yourself, whatever, and you see the sky open up or some shit. You be like, what the fuck? You be like, how come this stuff always happen when I'm by myself? That's because that's only for your eyes to see. Your higher self, God, universe, Jesus, blah blah blah, whatever you want to call it. They trying to show you something. A lot of people can't see it because they think it's a game. And a lot of people always say, how can I pay my bills by being spiritual? Spirituality is about being one with everything. Having your body at a certain atonement to be lined up with the vibration of the planet. The planet has 13 vibrations. We humans have 13 chakras, 13 vibrations. Wake the damn up. Now listen, you could pay your bills and get things done by being spiritually, by manifestation. See, if you don't believe in manifestation, you will never be able to pay your bills, because just by you working a job, that's manifestation on a physical level, because you doing something, the law of action. You doing something, putting in work to get a certain outcome. Sorcery, magic, just like spirituality, manifestation. You speaking vibrations into the air, into the universe, to get something done on a spiritual level, because you're not working to get it done. You have faith in the Most High, in the universe, and you know that he or she will, you know what I'm saying, wherever you see this deity, you know he or she is going to come through for you at the very last minute when you really need it, and boom, your bills end up being paid. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. Like, manifestation on a physical level, working the job, manifestation on a spiritual level, manifestation. I'm trying to tell you, man, wake the damn up. This is real. I do this shit. This ain't no play. I really do this spiritual shit, man. Open up your third eye. Always question stuff.